Chairman of the press wants to welcome to this press conference, especially members of Lady School. The Speaker will be giving a brief information as regards the incident at the residence yesterday. You are welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Last night I posted on my WhatsApp status the following comment. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. We are officially homeless. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Unfortunately, last night, my family and I experienced a devastating fire at our home. In the past few months, many Liberians have experienced devastating fires. Some have lost their lives. Unfortunately, nothing happened to any one of my family members, and I'm grateful for that. But this is just to say these incidents are not confined to a certain group or a certain class of people. Until we fix our broken system, until we do those things necessary to help our people, we cannot save ourselves. I want to say thank you to everyone. Specifically, the president called me last night from Bombing. We talked for about 20 minutes. He expressed very sorrowfully his regrets on the incident. It's appreciative to him. The First Lady called. We talked for about 5 minutes, and then she and Dama talked extensively. My colleagues from the National Legislature, we had a quorum last night when more than 37 lawmakers appeared at the scene to identify was caused. My many family and friends that appeared on the scene as the fire was raging. My especially warm and heartfelt thank you to former President Weah, who not only opened his home to us temporarily, he left what he was doing, came immediately to the neighborhood. He blessed me with 3 suitcases worth of clothes and other things so we can manage to get to work and begin our life. I'm grateful to him. Father Ambrose, my priest, came on the scene. I got numerous calls and texts from friends in the US, and we are grateful for that. Those are material things. They will be replaced. Thank God there was no loss of life. My neighbors, the people in the rehab neighborhood who we call Miami that we are now improving to Manhattan, they were very helpful. Ordinary people, because when the fire started, the security came and said, leave. I left in a shirtless manner. The t-shirt you saw me with came from one of my neighbors, ordinary citizens. The shoes that are on my feet was from one of them. They are nameless and faceless people, but neighbors nonetheless, and we're eternally grateful to them. Just received a visit from the foreign minister. Have received calls from the ECOWAS ambassador and other credited to the country. Again, I'm no better than the hundreds of other Liberians who have had fire incidents to work with last few months. Maybe this high-profile one, and when high-profile incidents happen, then there's a little bit more focus. But we got to do something as the legislature to continue to improve the life of our people, because we have this library for all of us and all experiences. I don't want to keep rambling, so I will stop here and take any questions you have.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the press, we will be entertaining 5 questions. Okay, Spoon, FM, and Denise.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Speaker. My name is Denise Nation. I report for Spoon and correspond for the VOA. There's this report that the incident occurred due to faulty wire connection or substandard. What do you make of that?
There's absolutely no substandard wires in my house. We do not know the cause of the fire. A friend of mine who is an insurance investigator in the U.S. is going to come on Wednesday. The fire service is investigating, and according to the informant, they will ask for additional help in the investigation. But there's no faulty wire in the house.
Fidia City, APC Radio.
Yeah, Honorable Speaker, do you think this has any connection to do with the legislature's 4G speed in ensuring that we have a closure to over 40 years of civil conflict in terms of the establishment of the war council?
Well, I don't know, and I don't want to overly speculate on things. Nothing will stop this legislature from doing the Liberian people work or doing that which we believe in our good conscience we should do on behalf of our people. Now, if you want to stop us, then burning a house is not the solution. You got to take my life. That's the only way. So I don't want to unnecessarily speculate on those kind of things. The investigation will show what went wrong.
So my question is a follow to his. We have listened to platforms, and there have been a number of calls on the various platforms that you've confided in some individuals that you received some threatening comments, if not messages. Have you received any threatening message from anyone?
I have confided in no one about receiving threatening messages. Yes, I have received them, but I don't think I have confided or shared them with anyone. I did not want to unnecessarily alarm my family.
In the message, did they say they're going to hold your home?
I am not going to tell you what the messages said. They're in my phone.
Gerald, Front Page Africa.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Jared, on behalf of Legislature, in this public manner, again, I want to say sorry to you and your family. In this tough time, we are with you in prayers. My question, you highlighted the importance of strengthening the fire service because, as you say, it has happened to ordinary people. What could be some of the interventions for now you think that is needed?
I'm not a fire professional, so the response time to my house was about 2 hours. And they came and were not fully prepared, although they were gallant enough to try to do the best they could. I did not mention the LPRC did extremely well. There was another private service there, I'm trying to get their name. Honorable Musa Belete had a private service there that also did extremely well. So those two groups, while they arrived very late, were the most effective. But the fire service did all the good. I think we need to have a professional system on how we arrange response times to fires in our different areas and our different neighborhoods. We need some study to be able to develop that kind of system where response time and capacity match each other.
State Radio, the Maria College.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Speaker. The cause of the fire remains unknown up to present. Is there any attribution, or what can you attribute this situation to, if you know?
No, I don't know. I'm not a fire investigator.
Prince Molova Prime.
So, Honorable Speaker, my name is Prince, and I report for Prime FM and focus on Liberia television. So, in your words, you said this is not the first. It happened to ordinary people, and we need to do something. This legislature needs to do something. I'd like to know what would be those steps, those interventions by this legislature as a body.
I just said we need to have a plan mapped out by professionals on how we solve these things, and then we need to capacity that plan.
Punch TV.
My name is Gibson G. I report from Punch FM and Punch TV. The last time you critiqued the president's budget, for which it has to do with the fire service not be one of the institutions that have low budgetary allocation. With this, the House is having hearings on the budget. What's your recommendation to the House's Committee on Ways, Means and Finance, especially on hearing relative to the fire service department of the country?
Well, I don't want to personalize this. The budget is up for hearing. I think the expenditure side is going to start on Wednesday. There are a number of concerns we have on the overall all of the sectors, and we'll be addressing those accordingly. I think we all know the fire increase here is something that needs to be paid attention to.
Golden TV.
Okay, Honorable Speaker, drawing from your earlier statement, where you live is considered by all standards in VRP enclave. If fire is developed in that place on the cost of speak up for all people. And it will spread to the extent that nobody should just leave until disaster happens. What do you think about Omar Masman way in capacity in the country?
Well, nobody will get to her. I mean, interestingly enough, I stay less than half a mile from the president. I don't know if the response time, if it happened at the president's house, would have been any better, because I think the fire service needs to have a quick and effective way to get to him. But I don't know. There was no fire trucks in the neighborhood.
The Leader General of the Press will ask the Honorable Speaker for any final comment. Don't call the
Again, we want to reassure you that we are fine. It's just a matter of material things. We are temporarily homeless, so we'll take some offers of some nice accommodations if we have it.
So guys, that was a voice of the Honorable Fonati Koffa, Speaker of the House of Legislature, especially the representative. I'm Francis K.D. Kopo. Thanks very so much.